Chiefs minicamp madness. Rookies shine, veterans dominate. Chiefs Kingdom, get ready to cheer. The first day of the Kansas City Chiefs mandatory minicamp was electric, with jaw-dropping plays and surprising news that's got everyone buzzing. A sneaky wide receiver is making a huge push for a roster spot with an unreal catch. A star player shocked everyone by showing up, and some injuries are raising eyebrows. Want to know who's stealing the show and what it means for the Chiefs' 2025 season? Let's jump in. Trey Smith's big surprise. Everyone was holding their breath, wondering if star right guard Trey Smith would skip minicamp. He's in talks for a massive contract, and with no deal done by the July 15th deadline, some thought he'd sit out. Skipping could have cost him $100,000 in fines, pocket change compared to the $22 million a year he might earn. But guess what? Trey showed up, ready to work with his teammates. That's a huge win. It shows he's all about the team and wants to stay in Kansas City. Will he sign that big deal soon? Drop your guess in the comments. Chris Jones brings the fire. Defensive superstar Chris Jones, the king of Sack Nation, was pumped to see Trey at camp. He even joked that Trey's smarter than he was last year when he held out and missed a game. Chris learned the hard way, but now he's got a record-breaking contract as the NFL's highest-paid defensive tackle. He's fired up after last year's Super Bowl loss and says the whole team is hungry to get back on top. Chris loves the defensive line's versatility, with guys like him, Charles Omenihu, and Mike Dana moving all over the field. He also gave a shout-out to rookie Omar Norman-Lott, saying he's an athletic beast ready to dominate. But here's the twist. Omar's the only draft pick who hasn't signed his contract yet. Will he ink the deal before training camp? Stay tuned. Rookies steal the spotlight. The rookies are turning heads. Third-round corner Nick Williams snagged an interception during team drills, proving he's got serious skills. Undrafted linebacker Brandon George, with a crazy athletic score of 9.98, also grabbed a pick, showing he's a raw talent with big potential. Safety Shamari Connor broke up a pass, adding to the defensive hype. Can these young stars keep shining when the real games start? Who's your favorite rookie? Wide receiver battles heat up. The wide receiver room is stacked and super competitive. Veteran Juju Smith-Schuster was on fire, making sharp catches all day. He's sneaky good at finding open spots, and Patrick Mahomes loves throwing to him. But the real shocker? Underdog wide receiver Jason Brownlee made a wild contested catch over safety Brian Cook, earning him major buzz as a contender for the final roster spot. Travis Kelce and Rashee Rice also scored touchdowns in red zone drills, with Kelce's one-handed grab leaving everyone speechless. At 35, he's still a superstar. But here's the big question. Can Jason Brownlee outshine the veterans and claim that last roster spot? Let me know your pick. Hollywood Brown's comeback. Wide receiver Marquise Hollywood Brown is back and better than ever after a tough shoulder injury last season. He's been training hard, reshaping his body, and says he feels like his old, speedy self. Hollywood calls this the best receiver group he's ever seen, with stars like Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, and rookie Jalen Royals. He and Charles Omenihu, both on one-year prove-it deals, are hungry to shine. Will Hollywood explode this season and help the Chiefs dominate? Tell me what you think. Josh Simmons, the rookie tackle to watch. Rookie offensive tackle Josh Simmons, the Chiefs' first-round pick at number 32, is a game-changer. He was supposed to go way higher in the draft, but injuries scared some teams off. Not the Chiefs. They saw a superstar. Josh is ahead of schedule in his knee rehab and already practicing with the team. Coach Andy Reid is personally mentoring him, teaching him how to read defenses like Mahomes. But here's the drama. Starting left tackle Jalen Moore, who signed a $30 million deal, is still limited with an injury. If Jalen's not ready, could Josh start on opening day? That's a huge deal for a rookie protecting Mahomes' blind side. What's your take? Will Josh be the hero or sit behind Jalen? Injury watch. Cause for concern? While the vibes are high, a few injuries are worth noting. Jalen Moore's lingering injury is keeping him out of team drills, but there's still 5 weeks until training camp, so no panic yet. Tight ends Trey Watson and Jake Briningstool are also banged up, which is why the Chiefs signed George Quarius-Spivey for depth. Will these injuries hurt the team's plans, or will everyone be ready to roll by July 21st? Share your thoughts. Why Josh Simmons could change everything. Let's talk about why Josh Simmons is such a big deal. Drafted from Ohio State, a school that pumps out elite linemen, he's got the size, speed, and smarts to be a star. Protecting Patrick Mahomes is like being a superhero. Nobody can touch the quarterback. Josh's job is to stop ferocious pass rushers and give Mahomes time to make magic. This pick isn't just for 2025, it's about building a dynasty for the next decade. But here's the risk. His past injuries could come back to haunt him. Will Josh be the steal of the draft or a risky gamble? Drop a W in the comments if you believe in Josh, or an L if you're worried. Chiefs are ready to dominate. Minicamp Day 1 was a wild ride, with veterans like Trey Smith and Travis Kelce leading the way, rookies like Josh Simmons and Jason Brownlee making waves, and a hungry team ready to fight for another Super Bowl. The offense and defense are battling hard, and the energy is sky high. Can the Chiefs turn this momentum into a championship run? Smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more Chiefs updates. Let's go, Chiefs Kingdom, let's freaking go!